Meantime, Ukrainians are continuing to flee their homes and crossing borders to escape the violence. The UN believes the number of people displaced could hit the millions. Officials warn we could be looking at the world's next refugee crisis, which would put more pressure on neighboring nations. Now, many are still in the country, including Canadian Julia Sotska, and she joins us live now on CP24 Breakfast. Julia, thank you so much for joining us today. I understand, Julia, that you are a former CTV producer, writer, and chaser. Not long ago, I don't know exactly how long you can tell us, you also worked here at 299 Queen Street. You're there now in Ukraine. You've fled the capital of Kyiv with your 18-month-old child, your husband, and your dog. Tell us where you are today and what has the last 5 or 6 days been like for you?
A blur, insane. There are so many words I could describe it, but they're not fit for television probably. I spent a lot of my career at CTV News Channel and at BNN 299 Queen Street at the time. About 6 years ago, I moved to Ukraine. I moved here because I met my husband and we decided to settle here. As far as fleeing, I actually fled the city of Etobicoke, which is about 15 kilometers away from Kyiv, which was one of the first ones hit because we live near a military air base. So we heard the explosions instantly at 5 a.m. There were quite a few of them. That sound, I will never forget it. So yeah, the past 5 or 6 days, it's hard to sort of put it all in words. They've been tough. They've been really tough on our family, on us, on our country.
And Julia, where exactly are you now in Ukraine, and do you feel safe at the moment?
Presently, I'm in the city of Ternopil, which is out in the western part of the country. We do hear sirens on and off here and there, but so far so good. This city has been taking in a lot of refugees from the eastern part of the country that's being really hit hard. You've just reported on Kyiv, which is being, I don't have words to say what's going on out there. But again, presently, I feel safe, and then we'll see what happens next.
Julia, I can hear the frustration, the disbelief, and just sadness in your voice. Your child is 18 months old. Do you have a girl or a boy?
A boy. His name is Mark. He's a wonderful child, and he's oblivious to what's going on for now, which is good in a sense. But yeah.
Yeah, that is good. Can you tell us, Julia, what you've had to leave behind, and was this a kind of a sudden decision, we have to leave now, or did you know that this was happening? Were you somehow planning for it?
Oh, no, I did not believe the stories and the headlines up until the moment the rocket fire hit and we heard explosions. Again, we live near a military air base, so we're used to hearing the noises from military airplanes all the time. We're used to that sound, so it's nothing new to us in terms of that noise. That was a completely different sound. It was not a well-planned decision. It was an easy decision made instantly to leave because, again, the safety of my child is my priority. What we had to leave behind, we had to leave a beautiful 2-story home that we recently built in a gated community. We had to leave everything. We have 2 suitcases, one suitcase of my child's clothing and the other one of our clothing. I grabbed all my Canada Olympic t-shirts. For some unknown reason, all my t-shirts are Canadian Olympic team ones. But yeah, we have our laptops because we both work in the IT industry now with my husband. My husband is a former military. He's retired from the military. He actually got wounded in 2014 and lost his leg at the front. So yeah, so he cannot serve in the forces anymore, but he's doing all he can to help otherwise logistically. He's doing the best that he can in terms of his situation. But yeah, we had to grab our stuff, get in the car, grab our dog, who hails from Toronto, and leave, drive out west. A 6-hour drive took about 12 and a half hours.
Wow.
So yeah.
Julia, do you have family here in Toronto? Are you in daily communication with them? What are they feeling?
My mother's in Etobicoke right now. She turned on CNN and she saw, sorry, I'm breaking down right now. Mom, I'm so sorry for this. Yeah, she heard the news about Kyiv, and she messaged me. She knows where we live. So yeah, I'm in touch with all my friends. And guys, I'm so sorry for crying in front of you right now.
Julia, that is completely understandable and absolutely okay. Julia, do you have any plans to want to come back to Toronto to be with your mom again? Is that possible?
I've actually been chatting. I've actually been chatting with Todd Vanderhayden from CTV News Channel yesterday, and he asked me the same exact question. And I messaged him saying, if I were to leave to Canada now, I feel that I would never come back to Ukraine, and I don't know if I'm ready to make that decision just yet. I'll be honest. When I left Canada, I did not think it was permanent. I left Canada for a one-year contract in Ukraine, and then I said that I'm going to go back to Toronto and have my life there. But life had other plans for me here, and I met my husband, I had my child, and we built a home here. And I don't know if I'm ready to leave it all behind, just at this particular moment. Again, I'm not saying that this is permanent, and I'm not saying I don't want to stay in Ternopil. I want to go back to Kyiv. I want to get back to our house. And I have faith in this country. I have faith in the armed forces of Ukraine. I have faith in the president that we're going to win, because Ukrainians are extremely resilient, and we're on our soil, we're on our land. We were invaded for no reason at all. There is no reason for this. There really is absolutely no reason for what's going on in this country right now.
Julia, you, like millions in Ukraine right now, have had their world completely turned upside down in a matter of hours, in a matter of days. I have no words, but I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that everyone there will be safe, including you and your family. I really appreciate you coming on to CP24 Breakfast to talk about your situation. Good luck.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for your time, and thank you for covering the story. We truly appreciate it.
Be safe. Thank you, Julia.